A 15-minute wet shave. You can skip ahead to the section of your choice in the timeline below. A demonstration of wet shaving. Pre-shave.
Hi, Rob here. Today I'm going to show you my pre-shave routine before I shave my face. A good pre-shave routine will hydrate the skin and whiskers, softening the facial hair, giving you a closer, gentler, more irritation-free shave. My preferred method of pre-shave preparation is a hot shower. In the shower, I'll let the hot water course over my face for 2 to 3 minutes while massaging my whiskers. I'll also cleanse my face with a good facial soap. Today I'm using the Kiss My Face Seaweed Glycerin Soap Bar because it smells like oranges, one of my favorite scents.
Before showering, I will also prepare my sink area, putting a new blade in my safety razor. I use a Gillette Fat Boy adjustable razor that I purchased off of eBay. Make sure that your razor is clean and that the blade is securely tightened. Today, I will be using the Menu Premier Synthetic Shave Brush. If you're using a Badger brush, many wet shavers like to soak their brush while they go through their pre-shave routine. You can also soak your shaving soap at this time to soften it up. Today I'll be using the Real Shaving Company's Sensitive Shave Cream, available at Rite Aid pharmacies. Here, you can see my whiskers before and after showering. After showering, they're well hydrated and soft. For me, wet shaving is a hobby, and I like to alternate between shaving creams and shaving soaps when I shave. Today I'll be using the Real Shaving Company's Sensitive Shave Cream. I normally prefer to lather in my hand, but when using a shaving cream, I lather in a bowl. Use an almond-sized amount of your shave cream. You can put it directly in the bowl or on your brush, and then begin swirling. It'll take me about 2 minutes to build a good lather, so I'll go ahead and fast forward. A demonstration of wet shaving. The shave, pass 1 with the grain. Even though I've already thoroughly prepared my face and hydrated my whiskers with a hot shower, I'll spend about a minute working the cream into my beard to allow it to form a protective barrier between the whiskers and skin. Today I'll be shaving with the Real Shaving Company's Sensitive Shave Cream, which lathers great. In my opinion, it's an affordable, high-quality cream. Now, while I recommend that you use the best shaving cream or soap possible, I also believe that if you've properly prepared your face, that you can get a decent to great shave even with a somewhat inferior product. I like to start at my sideburn, place the razor at a 90-degree angle, and then roll it down to a 45 to 35-degree angle. Then gently pull down, and the razor will cut through your well-hydrated whiskers. It's important to note that if you're new to wet shaving, you're going to let the weight of the razor do the cutting, not apply pressure with the razor. Be sure to rinse often. Make short, light, overlapping strokes. Don't go over any area more than once or twice. The technique of modern wet shaving is to gradually and efficiently reduce your whiskers, not completely shave them in one pass. So modern wet shaving uses 2 to 3 passes. After several strokes with one side of your razor, flip it over and use the other side. For many guys, under the chin and the Adam's apple area can be a tough, sensitive spot. Be careful. Be sure to rinse often. This first pass with the grain will do the most reduction. Pass 2 and 3 will reduce and completely eliminate all whiskers. Because my whiskers and skin are well hydrated, I'm able to shave at a quick pace. One argument I've heard against wet shaving is that it takes longer than modern shaving with goo from a can and some sort of multiblade razor. While this is true, with just a little bit of preparation, you can get a great, world-class shave in just 15 minutes. I like to leave the upper lip and chin to shave last, as these areas contain denser hair growth. Be careful shaving around the mouth, as the lips are very sensitive and a nick here will bleed excessively. One technique for shaving your mouth area is to fill your cheeks with air, like you're going to blow up a balloon. This will make your skin taut and expand the surface area for shaving. Another technique is to stick your tongue between your gums and lip. I've completed shaving pass 1 with the grain nick-free. My face isn't completely smooth, but that's what shaving pass 2 and 3 are for. Thoroughly rinse your face with hot water, then re-lather. A demonstration of wet shaving. The shave, pass 2, across the grain. Re-lather your face with cream. You won't have to spend as much time working it into your skin. Because I rinse my face between shaving passes, occasionally the cream can get a bit thin when I re-lather. Oftentimes to compensate, I'll leave my cream a bit dry so that when it incorporates with the water already on my face, it'll be just right. Shaving pass 1 takes the longest because it reduces the most whiskers. Shaving pass 2 and 3 will go much quicker. There are several ways to shave across the grain. Today I'm going to be shaving from the back of my jaw across my cheek to my mouth. You can also go diagonally from your ear down to your chin, or from your chin up to your ear. I'll shave my cheeks first, from jaw to mouth, and then mouth to jaw. Be sure to rinse often. Once again, let me remind you that you're not applying any pressure with the razor, you're merely holding it against your skin. The weight of the razor will cut through your well-hydrated whiskers. Depending upon how sensitive your neck area is, you may want to make another with the grain pass instead of trying to go against the grain. Even though I can shave across the grain on my neck, I'll generally go with the grain when I get near the Adam's apple. Make short, light, overlapping strokes. Don't go over any area more than once or twice. Because my whiskers and skin are well hydrated, I'm able to shave at a quick pace. I like to leave the upper lip and chin to shave last. Some guys have really dense hair growth in their mustache area and will not be able to go across the grain. So I'd recommend a second with the grain pass. Be careful shaving your upper lip across the grain. You don't want to catch your lip on the blade. I've now finished my second shaving pass across the grain, nick-free. I'll rinse my face with hot water. If you're new to wet shaving, this is a good place to stop for the first week or two. If you stop with 2 passes, then rinse with cold water and move ahead to your post-shave and cleanup routine. Otherwise, re-lather for a 3rd pass. A demonstration of wet shaving. The shave, pass 3, against the grain. Re-lather your face with cream for the final pass. You won't have to spend as much time working it into your skin. Going against the grain is the most aggressive technique for reducing whiskers. Pull the most hydrated cream out of your brush using your index finger and thumb. Make sure that your razor is thoroughly rinsed and that the blade is tight. Again, we're applying no pressure with the razor. Place the razor against your cheek parallel and gently pull up. Be sure to rinse often. Once again, I'll shave both cheeks first. Because the neck is very sensitive, you may only be able to go with the grain. For the third pass, if your neck area is sensitive, I'd recommend another with the grain pass, or possibly even skipping your neck since you've made 2 passes already. I never go against the grain on my Adam's apple. I always start above the Adam's apple. For me, the cleft of my chin is a problem area that's hard to get completely smooth. Once again, be very careful when shaving around the mouth, as the lips are sensitive and will bleed excessively if you nick them. Remember that the mustache area can be very dense. You may want to make another with the grain pass instead of trying to go against the grain. For me, the middle of my nose, or septum, is an easy place to nick, and so I use extra care. I've now finished my third pass against the grain, nick free. Rinse with warm water, then cool water. Pat your face dry on a towel, then prepare for your post-shave routine. I now have a baby smooth shave. A demonstration of wet shaving. Post-shave. Just like alternating soaps and creams for shaving, I like to alternate my post-shave products. Today I'll be using 2 products made by Everyman Jack, available at Target. First, I'll apply the Everyman Jack Cooling Gel, which absorbs quickly and has a hint of menthol for a nice cooling sensation. After it dries, I'll apply the Everyman Jack Face Lotion, which also absorbs quickly. These are 2 of my favorite products locally, and they can be purchased together for under $10. Here's a look at my baby smooth shave up close, and 24 hours after shaving. Still pretty smooth. A demonstration of wet shaving. Brush and razor maintenance. It's important to thoroughly rinse your brush and razor after each shave. First, I rinse the remaining cream out of my bowl. Then thoroughly rinse my brush. Lightly shake your brush out, then hang it or pat it dry on a towel. Then thoroughly rinse your razor and leave it out to dry. An optional technique you can use that may prolong the life of each blade is to pat your blade dry after each use and then lubricate it with an oil such as olive oil. I use Shave Secret, which you can purchase at Walmart for about $3.50. Then store it away as normal. Thanks for watching. I hope you found this video informative. Check back periodically for new videos.